What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Forrest Spinner back here, coming back to you live through the power of the internet. This time we are live, and in this video, I wanted to talk about with you guys. I was thinking we can hang out, chill on this video, do a little Q&A, a little fire safety talk, and see what we can do today. See what we can accomplish tonight. It's Eric Deeds. How's it going, man? Approximately like 1:07 a.m. right now. So yeah, we're gonna do a little safe. We're gonna be a little. Can't talk tonight. I had a long day today. I said can't be like park all day and doing stuff and being sunburnt and But we're gonna hang out. We're gonna talk about fire safety and how to escape a fire, have your escape routes, have your smoke detectors, batteries up to date. We're going to talk about other stuff. We're going to have a Q&A. Feel free to ask any questions. I'll answer them for you as best as I can. Yeah, so I kind of wanted to start talking to you guys about fire safety. And I know this is something you probably already know, but I just want to refresh it with you guys, make sure you know it, is that especially with a fire, you got to know, how to use the emergency exit and where to use it. Where do you have your emergency exit? So, like my emergency exit down here is the hatch window over there. I'll jump right up onto that table right there and climb right out. No problem. Unless the fire is coming in through this way, I go that way. I can go out the bulkhead over there and go out any of the other windows over there and go up the stairs. Got plenty of options. But always gotta make sure you have a fire exit inside your house and your smoke detectors are up to date with the batteries and the wiring. However, whatever smoke detectors you have are carbon monoxide detectors. It's best to have a carbon monoxide detector and a smoke detector, or a 2-in-1 type deal. So you have the carbon monoxide detector and smoke detector. So it'll pretty much say, like, at the childhood house, I made a video about smoke detectors, and the smoke detector in front of the sliding door would talk to you, tell you, it would say fire, fire, whatever. You could tell one of those. That's right. If you don't have a pull down one in your house, if it's not working or whatever, click the button. It's like the test button. It'll go off, trust me. I would like to talk about also things that tend to start fires in houses and businesses and schools and cars and wherever. Like, the main thing that starts fire in your house is appliances, stoves, refrigerators, freaking generators, microwaves, especially microwaves. Stoves is pretty high risk too, and electric fans, if they're like something wrong with the wiring or they overheat, they'll tend to start a fire. Other things like lights, like lamps, fish tank lights, whatever, filters, pumps, your pool filter, not oiling the fan, running a car in the garage, exactly. Heck, your garage door opener could start a fire. It's anything that has a motor in it, it'll start a fire. But unless it comes to electricity, because if it's electric, the wires behind it fray and start smoking, and eventually build up in pressure and heat, and it starts out and start a fire. So, like, I was running the air conditioner earlier today. I've noticed that the wire from my outlet, it goes up to the fuse box right over there. That wire was hot. It wasn't hot, it was warm, but you always want to check that kind of stuff. The electric fan, if you hear any kind of weird buzzing in your fan or heater or anything like that, turn it off immediately, unplug it immediately. If you hear popping like, or I don't know, some popping like behind your desk or something, I'd recommend looking at it. And if you see your power bar smoking, common sense, unplug the damn thing, pull it out from the wall, and you got yourself, you just saved your ass from a fire. So it's good to just keep track of these things. Check your smoke detectors, check your appliances, never leave a stove on unsupervised, never leave a space heater on unsupervised. You just, a word of advice for you, yeah, coffee makers, little blenders, whatever, food processors, NutriBowl, whatever. Toasters, those can go too. Um, Believe it or not, refrigerators too, because the refrigerant inside the compressor, you know what that is? That is freon, which is gases, which is fumes, which catches things on fire. As of one little spark, you got yourself a house fire. So you want to watch out for those things. If you're going away on vacation, I recommend you must unplug everything in your house. You must, yeah, everything goes for appliances too. You open your cabinet above your microwave, or if you have a counter microwave, just unplug it from the wall. Or if you have over the stove microwave or over the counter or whatever, go in the cabinet above it and unplug it. There's an outlet inside the cabinet with the cord for the microwave running up to it. Also, window unit air conditioners tend to catch fire too. Again, refrigerant and gases and fumes and lighter fluid, gasoline, furnaces, anything that heats, like dryers, washing machine, some pumps. You gotta wash it. You gotta you gotta watch out for those things. Cigarettes, I don't promote. I'm not promoting smoking, but that's your choice, people. But if you have a cigarette and it drops, not you shouldn't leave a cigarette. You should not ever leave a cigarette unsupervised. You shouldn't just like set down a cigarette and say, "Oh, look at that, we got ourselves an old I saw something. The Wi-Fi quit. It's back. My Wi-Fi does that all the time, man. Don't worry about it. But yeah, other things like cable boxes. Those things get wicked hot. You ever feel the top of your cable box? That thing's like you can feel heat waves just rising off of it. Other things that catch fires is outlets too. Again, like I just said, outlets, extension cords, phone chargers, and things that plug in, bare wires. You got any fumes in the air that causes a spark, you've got a fire. So it's common sense, guys. Just want you to know. Always have an escape route. You have vacuum cleaners to get wicked hot. I had a vacuum cleaner a long time ago, caught fire right inside my house, childhood house actually. Our old GE vacuum cleaner is a what is a GE professional or something like that. It was green and the thing caught on fire. It was overloading and because the outlet overloads things at certain outlet and we fixed the outlet, we replaced it. And it The thing is, guys, it was in my room too. So it's never good to ever have something like that happen. I don't know if you know the outlet right behind my bed at the childhood house. It's like you can't see it. It's tucked in. The fan's plugged into it. There's an extension cord in it. That was the outlet that caught fire. So you gotta watch out for these things. It was, to be honest with you, I'm kidding around with that part. I just don't know where it caught on fire, but it did catch on fire. The vacuum did catch on fire. There's an old GE vacuum cleaner. It got wet from the basement. Ah, nice. Hey, cool wash. Made some HE washing machines. But these gerbils are ooh. Hold it go. Trying to do a freaking meeting here, guys. Gerbils. But anyway, stuff like stereos too, that's magnetic radiation and like it's weird how these things happen. But yeah, the GE caught on fire. We noticed that we're using it and started smoking and burning and inside where the fan is and stuff in the motor. You can see flames inside there, so just quit for a minute. I would hold you right now, but I'm in the middle of a live stream. Never, ever, ever. Unless you have a GFI receptacle, which is water resistant or waterproof, technically, like a sump pump that has GFI receptacle in it. Like an outlet in the basement, always good to have GFI receptacles because your basement gets damp and wet, and you never want anything catching on fire. So that's always something to look out for. Have an outlet tester, like I have. I have something right over here that tests outlets. Oh, guys, I can't find it. I do have something that tests outlets. You plug it into the outlets, like a little yellow rectangle type thing, and it's got like 3 little lights on it. 2 lights are orange, 1 light's red. If the light's red, that means your outlet's running hot, and turn off the fuse. If you got 2 yellow lights, you're good. Yeah, technically, but if it overheats your outlet, if it's consuming too much electricity, which any air conditioner or dehumidifier always uses tons of electricity, and so does heating units too. Those you gotta watch out for with your outlets. You look down, you see your outlet frying and shit, unplug the damn thing. It's not likely to happen with an air conditioner because again, it's got GFI like receivers on it. So when you plug it in, it's not gonna have like issues like this dehumidifier. This outlet was plugged right here. Water resistant. So he says right on here, warning, electric shock hazard. Plug into a grounded 3-prong outlet. Good idea. Do not remove ground prong. Do not use an adapter. Do not use an extension cord. Failure to follow these instructions can result in death, fire, or electric shock. Damaged power supply cord must be replaced with a new power supply cord obtained from the product manufacturer and must not be repaired. So, there you go. And I would say it's just best to buy a whole new unit instead of replacing the cord. You might as well see, like my cousin's house back, it was last year. She had a humidifier, like a little air purifier type thing, that caught fire. And no, actually, no, this was from a dehumidifier. But she had a humidifier, and it has been sitting for a while and got cracked afraid, and she used it, and they're all asleep, and her son, they had a baby monitor in her son's room, and he started yelling like "Mama no" or something like that. I wasn't there for it, but they told me about it. And I looked in the baby monitors, and there was smoke. The whole room was filled with smoke, and the whole back wall was just gone. It was just burnt to the studs, and the whole room was black. Everything in there was black. The windows were all boarded up and smashed open, and the like, god damn. All right, these gerbils are pissing me off. You gonna bite me? That kind of hurt. Gerbils are funny. Yeah, actually, I got pictures of it. I took pictures of the room. I was absolutely mortified when I saw it. It was scary. Fire department came. They replaced everything and shit, insurance or whatever. But so again, that is why I'm telling you. I'll search house fire on Google Photos, I guess. Nope, I guess not. Hold on, guys. Hang in there for a second. This was so scary. This was not good. There it is. I don't know if you can see it all right. That's one of the pictures. The room's all boarded up and shit. I mean, that's just a floor with all kinds of ashes and shit on it. See that? The room used to be like light green, and look at it. It's black. That was absolutely frightening. But they got it sorted out. The room's completely finished now and brand new and good shit. But again, be careful with fires. Be careful with that kind of stuff. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about. Be careful with lighters, especially. Be careful with lighters and lighting incense and lighting sage. And careful with the gasoline. Careful with lighter fluid. Careful with lawnmowers and all kinds of shit. Vehicles, and it's all fire. So yeah. So now to change the subject. I don't know if you want to do a Q&A or not, guys. Do a little Q&A type action. Ask me some questions in the comments. I'll answer them for you. Or ask me some questions right in this chat here. I will be happy to answer them for you. And I'll let you guys take a minute and do that. Okay, we can talk about that. I gotta deal with these gerbils real quick, man. Hey, guess what? Gerbil, you have fucking water. Food, too. Food. Fucking eat it. Gonna be loud. Push. Yeah, look at this, gerbils. You have a wheel, too. Run on it. Run on it. Stop acting like dickheads and use your wheel. Yes, back to this. We can talk about smoke alarms. Right here, I got a kiddish smoke alarm, fire alarm. I got this from the childhood house. It's one of our old ones. Oh, you know what's funny, guys? It says it fine in the camera, but for me, this is upside down. Right side up. That's weird. But yeah, we could talk about smoke alarms, and it's always good to keep the battery replaced in it, like this, right here. Brand new Duracell battery. Alright, good. I will not proceed to test it right now, as my parents are sleeping right above my head right now, and they will freak out if they hear a smoke alarm going because they'll think there's a fire. It'll be a false alarm, so I don't want to do that. I'll test them in the morning, but or in the morning. What am I saying? I don't wake up in the morning. I wake up in the afternoon. I'll test them like later that day. Fire safety is always a virtue if you own a house or anything, or even live in somebody's house. Fools replace it. If a smoke alarm were to fools replace it. Yeah, I guess so. That's true. Your smoke alarm could be damaged inside internally, and it just won't work for you anymore. But again, you gotta be aware of these things. It's scary. It's scary. Never ever leave your stove on. That's why when I'm at any house, I'm always checking the wires and shit and checking to make sure everything's alright. Nothing's gonna start no damn fire. I'll hear. That's the problem now. Will I hear the smoke alarm while I'm sleeping? That smoke alarm right there is very, very loud. That one's wicked loud. The kiddo one that I just showed you, wicked loud thing. And that thing, it probably wake me up. So it's right there. Right there. I'm pointing right at next to the Grateful Dead banner. And my bed is right there. Literally right behind my head. And you guys are looking right at it. Yeah, testing is always good. It's good to test a smoke alarm. I would say once a month, but it says test monthly on it, once a month. But I'll say test once a week because you always want to be safe. You always want to make sure it's working. A battery can die within 5 fucking minutes. You never know. It could just die. So you want to be very, very leery, and you just want to take precautions and cautions. And you never ever want to leave appliances on when you're not home. You never ever want to. I mean, still, like, I looked up as well. An electric fan is fine to sleep with. You could sleep with an electric fan on. It says some people need sleep with a fan on. Some people don't because it dries out their nasal and makes them all stiff in the morning or whatever. I need a fan to sleep. I cannot sleep without a fan on at all. And if I don't have a fan on and I'm laying in bed, I will never go to bed. It's part of my brain. I need a fan. Helps me function. It helps me sleep. Helps me feel secure. I hate it being too quiet when I sleep. I don't mind it being pitch ass black when I sleep, but you know, fan is always good to have while you're sleeping. There's a smoke alarm in the bedroom, and one night I got scared. I don't know why, so I removed it. You know what's funny about that is that one night, the first night I had installed that smoke detector, It had freaked me out for some reason during the night because I thought it was gonna go off during the night and just like startle me or something. So I took the battery out of it, and I mean we have one right outside my bedroom door too, right in the hallway there, or like those small hallway in the basement. Whatever. We have a little smoke detector up above, carbon monoxide and smoke detector, and that pretty much is just there. It keeps tabs on things. We got smoke detectors all around the house, on and shit. Um, yeah, I do understand where you're coming from. I did move that. Yeah, it kind of spawned in my childhood, like things startling me, like as of ghosts or dolls or stuffed animals of some kind. I love stuffed animals. Don't get me wrong, but I something just spawned in my childhood where I really don't like talking about it because it freaks me out. But something did happen with one back in the childhood house when I was like 6 years old. I don't talk about it though; it freaks me out to this day. But I love stuffed animals. They keep me company. They keep me good tabs. Uh, I got. We could talk about something else too, as of like security purposes. What if you were to get robbed in your house, or you're sleeping, or get robbed in general? Somebody broke into your house. You need to have weaponry around you. I'm not. You don't have to have guns. You can have freaking bats or golf clubs or snake hooks or freaking. Do you see something behind me? I'm looking in the camera and something's like right there. You see that? Like there. My goddamn fucking mind fucking with me right now. I'm tired. I've had a long day. In that case, I'm gonna turn on this light. It actually makes it look better on the stream. So I'm gonna keep that light on. But security. You have to have some kind of weapon with it. You don't have to have a gun. Have a machete for all you want. It's got a saw on it. It's got the knife part. It's got the sharp tip on it. Wood planks. It's good to have a bat. I have a bat. This hurts, you know? This will hurt coming to your head. Coming to somebody's head, like, god damn. You you have to be prepared, everybody. You have to prepare for the worst and best, whatever. I'm not saying you have to prepare for the best. I guess it's always good to prepare for this, but it's good to have something security around you. And you know, like that's creepy, man. You looked at the smoke detector and it beeped. Maybe your house is haunted or something, man. That's freaky. I haven't had that happen ever, but I'm hoping I don't. Like right after the stream, yeah, it was probably just a coincidence. Everything seems to be a coincidence, you know what I mean? It just is. It just is. I don't know why it is, you know? So I just went, ow, fuck. Just ran over my foot with my chair. Man, that hurt really bad. Um, I'm trying to lock my chair. And I had an alarm clock radio. Oh wow. Don't want to mess with those things. But I haven't had any creepy shit go on here in a long time in this house. This house is fine now. This house is like no longer haunted. I don't know what happened. Although I was laying in bed earlier today, had the air conditioner running right there, the LG portable air conditioner, and a cup of pencils and markers, literally full force, just fucking like smacked off of the top of the gerbil cage. Like the gerbil was sleeping. It's still on the floor. The cup and the pencils and shit's all over the floor right now. It's literally, I watched it with my own goddamn two eyes, smack right off of there. I went over there, checked it out. I had put it all the way in the back of the gerbil cage somehow. It was fine. It was nice and stiff there. I was actually making sure it wasn't going to do that, fall or anything. And what do you know? It fell. And now it was just the air conditioner on. And the pipe behind it was shut. There's no draft back there or nothing. It flew off. So I'm thinking it could be a sign from like Angry Grandpa, AGP. I was asking him for a sign last night. My family members, whatever. They could be saying hey, but burn another doll. What? Oh, I need to find myself dolls, man. Oh, I promised you guys a video, and I didn't upload it. Why? Ow. Fucking retainer's falling out. Fucking dentures are falling out, man. Did I just say that on camera? No, I didn't. I did not just say that on camera. I mean, nothing's falling out. I need to find me another doll, but I need to upload that video of me burning the doll. I made a cross over it. I built, just kind of like made a little wooden cross, put over it, get rid of the demonic shit. Whatever. I don't want to talk about the doll. It freaked me the fuck out all the time. So it's now in the back fire pit. Back there, fucking disintegrated into ashes. So we'll keep it that way. We'll keep it from there. Which one D-Crack's supposed to stream? I guess he's not streaming tonight. He's obviously late. Of course, I encourage you all to check out D-Crack. But, yeah, I would encourage to do so. But, yep. Well, let me show you the picture of the doll in the fire pit. I already showed this on a couple nights ago stream. Fuck's sake. Yeah, its face is fried at that point. I don't want to talk about it. It's freaking me out right now. Right after the stream, really? Wow, I mean, hey, you have your own fears. Like, Doug from the Angry Grandpa show could be on camera or whatever, which he's kind of out of the videos now. He said some pretty terrible stuff about their new baby, their unborn baby, but I don't want to talk about that. But he's scared of palm trees. He has a fear of fucking palm trees. There's nice, beautiful palm trees that grow the coconuts on them, and you see them in usually down south, Florida, mainly Florida, and yeah, I'm scared of those. South Carolina, you see them a little bit here and there, but gerbils, what are you doing? Okay. I need to see something, guys. It's Queen, man. This is live. I can put music on if I want to, people.
This is the sound of a garage. You know the room. Oil stains on the floor, where you duct tape your lawnmower to keep it limping along.
It's radio. But yeah, no more scary stuff. After the stream, I'm going to lay in bed and watch YouTube. I'm going to look at YouTube. I'm going to look through some YouTube comments. Heart them, like them, dislike them, whatever I gotta do. Check out some views on my videos and shit, you know. Edit some videos. No editing tonight. Tonight is going to be my night of chillaxing, eating, whatever, sleeping. Thinking about sleeping in like maybe an hour or so. Yeah, I guess we can end the stream right here, guys. Don't forget to like on this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe down below, like, favorite, comment, feedback, whatever. Alright, man, catch you later. So, yeah, guys, you have a great rest of your night, and peace.